Look outside, young ones. Humanity, our distant cousins from Earth, are building a new home here. Just as Vulcan was once lost to ancient fires.
Teacher, what is Vulcan?
Ah, Vulcan. A world lost to time. Let me show you what once was. Millions of years ago, the sun was dying and red. Back then, Vulcan was closest, followed by Mercury, then Venus. Long ago, Venus was a paradise, teeming with shining cities. Meanwhile, Earth sat in the fourth orbit, a barren, red wasteland, much like Mars is today.
Our science was unmatched. We sent ships to Earth to begin terraforming, seeding life to make the barren world ready for our future.
But fate was unkind. Vulcan's orbit began to decay, drawing it ever closer to the dying star, caught in a gravitational from which there was no escape. Simultaneously, a blistering heat engulfed Venus. The oceans boiled away into steam, and as our world began to wither, we knew we had to escape before it was too late.
Our ancestors on Venus saw the end coming. With our world fading, looked to that shining blue marble, Earth, and made the great migration to begin anew. We knew our long exodus was over. The new Eden was finally ours to inherit.
Our advanced technology began to fail mysteriously here. The new atmosphere made us sick, and adapting to this world proved incredibly difficult. The environment was unforgiving, and our connection to the stars began to fray. We slowly lost the ways of our old world to survive with our hands in a harsh new reality. Generations passed, and the stars were forgotten. We adapted to the Earth, evolving into the primitive survivors that history remembers. By the time our descendants reached the Stone Age, Earth had finally settled into its rightful place in the Goldilocks zone, the third orbit from the Sun, where life could truly flourish. From humble beginnings, we built empires and conquered continents, carving our story into the very bedrock of time. Now, we live in a world of concrete and connectivity, driving progress through innovation in the present day. And tomorrow, we reach for the stars once more, transforming the red dust of Mars into our new home.
Teacher, we saw the sun turn red and dim, fading away.
How did it become so bright and powerful again? Just as we add wood to a dying fire to make it flame again, the ancient star was reignited with new energy.
Teacher, what lies ahead? With settlements on Mars and our past left behind,
What does the future hold for our people? Through time travel, we see the far future. As Mercury is consumed by the sun, Earth shifts to the second orbit. And Mars enters the warm embrace of the Goldilocks zone, becoming the new cradle of life. As the end drew near, the wealthy and powerful fled to Mars, leaving the helpless and forgotten behind to face the fiery collapse of their home. On this new world, life began to take root once again. Beneath the red dust, a new green hope began to bloom. This is not just the end, but the next step in the journey of this simulated universe. We advance through different stages, much like progressing levels in a game, evolving as we journey onward, as our journey never ends.